knew it. Another Hurrdat Media production.
I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables.
Hey guys, welcome back to Turning the Tables. Today I have a special guest, my beautiful daughter, Gia Giudice.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi guys, how are you?
Thank you for coming on my podcast.
Thanks for having me.
This is the first time that you're on Turning the Tables.
Yes, this is my first time.
I had Melania on first, so you're my second daughter being on. I got to have the other girls on. You know, people want to know about our relationship and what kind of relationship we have together as a mother and daughter.
Yeah, I think growing up, we were always very close just because I was your first and you waited a while to have my other siblings.
Yeah.
But
you were like my little doll. I loved you so much. I dressed you up, I would say 3 times a day, took so many pictures of you. Oh my God. And I'm going to say I'm so proud of you. I'm going to start crying.
What?
Because
you just started.
I know. Because I'm just so proud of you. And you're so special. And you've always been my rock. And I've always depended on you. But because everyone's seen you grow up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and they've seen how strong you've been and everything, and you've really had to step up at an early age. And that's why I think you grew up so fast. I think that's why you're so strong too, and you take after mommy, of course. But I just wanted to say sorry for being so strict with you. I was just a really strict parent, and then with your sisters, I wasn't as strict because of all the legal stuff.
Why are you crying? What is wrong? Why are you crying? Mom? Why are you crying?
I just want to tell you that.
It's okay.
Because I was really strict with you and not as strict.
Well, I wish you were as strict with my other sisters as you were with me.
Well, because then all the legal stuff happened.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
I am so strict with them, but not as strict
you're not.
Because your dad wasn't here, so it's different.
Okay, we need to go back.
Okay.
Because we're literally jumping from a million different things right now, and I can't even keep track. You don't cry. Okay. I love you. Okay.
And I know you always say you like the way I raised you.
I do. We didn't even get there. I can't even speak.
Okay, all right, so you speak.
Okay. Okay.
Bella's eating stuff. Sorry. All right, go on.
Stop.
Bella, don't eat anything. Okay. That's our dog.
But yeah, no, I loved the way I grew up. I grew up very disciplined, very structured, and that's how I'm literally going to raise my kids, how you raised me. I was just very obviously manners, no phones at the table, eat your food, just everything, always try everything. And then with sleepovers, I was never allowed to sleep out unless it was our cousin's house, which I loved. The cousins had sleepovers. It wasn't really a big deal. But if I was that kid in middle school when everyone had those big sleepovers and that was your time to really get closer with your girlfriend, and especially when you're in middle school, it's if you're not at those sleepovers, you're not in the group. You're not
I'm sorry.
No.
But you were always in the group, I have to say.
Yeah, but no, I definitely did go through everyone. I feel everyone goes through that time where you feel your friends are being mean to you, or
Oh, you did go through that too?
Yeah. I would say a little bit in middle school.
Your sisters say that they think you had the best friend group in high school.
I definitely did, but there's always points where girls get cliquey.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all these girls hung out, but then you wish that you were at that hangout, and just little things like that. Big parties, everyone was always invited to, but it was more so when little groups hung out together, you would get jealous and be oh, I wanted to be there. Why didn't they invite me? But then when you get older, you realize you weren't invited to everything because, sometimes somebody can't have 16 girls all over at once.
Right.
But whatever. So yeah, those big sleepovers in middle school, I was never allowed to go to. And then at that point, it was so instilled in my head to not have sleepovers that I never even wanted to. So I just never, I still don't like having sleepovers now. I still don't like sleeping out. The only place that I like sleeping out is my boyfriend's. But I think that's like different. Like you feel safe with your person. But like I still don't. I hate sleeping out.
Really?
I hate it. I won't.
You like sleeping in your own bed?
Yeah. So, I mean, just those structures, like I loved the way I grew up and like I just felt like I wouldn't have wanted to grow up any other way. I always respected you guys. Like I would never disrespect because if I disrespected you, I would like literally want to pee my pants. So like it blows my mind sometimes, like the things that my sisters get away with. Like it actually makes me so angry. And I think they look at me like you're not my mom, but I also don't tolerate what they do sometimes. Like the way that they think they could talk back or they think that they could just, oh, I'm leaving. Where are you going? Like, what do you mean you're leaving?
I know.
I just think it's very, I don't know. And they know what to do. They're not stupid. I literally was just watching the Kardashians the other day because Kim is like you. She just like doesn't like to hear her kids. So she just was like, oh, okay, it's okay. Okay, you want the candy? Here, take the candy. Just leave me alone. Like, so that's what like Kim Kardashian does. And like, that's what you do. Because you're like, oh, they ask you a million times. Okay, just take it. Okay, fine. You want to go? Go. I don't care. Leave me alone.
I know, boy. I know. They ask you like, oh, I need your credit card, Mom. And then I just give it to them.
Yeah, that's not okay.
And then I get my bill and I'm like, what? And I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's your fault.
And I canceled all my credit cards now. So now I have them on a budget.
Thank God.
I do.
No, I literally
Because usually
I literally yelled at Adriana the other day.
Because maybe
my like jaw dropped to the floor because I walk inside, all her packages are sitting in that pantry for like 3 days now. So I see her on the couch. I go, Adriana, is that you? Yeah. I go, okay. You have 30 packages in the pantry. Like, can you please go pick them all up? Unpackage them. You get packages. Usually, like if you get packages, a kid gets happy, right?
I know, and you
like
want
to open their
exactly.
packages. No. I walk back and she's still on the couch. I go, you're joking me right now, right? And she goes, oh my God, Gia, like I just don't understand. And I go, no, I told you to do something. So get up and go do it.
Well, maybe she was tired at the moment, Gia.
She wasn't tired at the moment, Mom.
Well,
She had her bathing suit on. She was going to go tan outside.
well, maybe she was tanning. She didn't want to waste a half hour opening
she
packages.
wasn't tanning. She was sitting on the couch.
Oh, okay.
So then she goes into the room and I'm like watching her open up all of her packages because otherwise her ass probably would have went back on the couch. And I'm like watching her do this. She's opening all of them. I go, what is all of this? Like package after package. She opens up a fucking mini fridge. I go,
I know. I was like, why did you order? I know. I'm like, I yelled at her too. I'm like, why did you buy a refrigerator for your room? I'm like, I don't understand.
What are you ordering?
First of all, Adriana's the baby.
So what? I go, Adriana, these are like 30 packages. She goes, oh my God, Gia. Like, every once in a while, I can't just have a little shopping spree. I go, every once in a while. I go, you have an Amazon package sitting here every single day. I go, you open up packages like it's your day job. I go, you really needed this mini fridge and this mirror and 3 bags of clothes. I go, what are you doing? I go, do you have any sense of money? She goes, oh, really, Gia? So when you get packages, it's okay? I go, yeah, it's my money. It's actually really okay.
Yes.
Now that I spend my own money, I am very aware of what the value of $1 is.
I know.
It's
See
very,
that?
very valuable.
I know. I know. See, I go through that. Like every few months, I have to set them straight, and then they're like, then they ask you, "Can I buy this, Ma?" And I'm like, "All right." And then they ask. Now they've been asking me. Like Gabrielle asked me, "Could you go to a concert?" I'm like, Adriana just called me. She said, "Can I go to Travis Scott's concert October 8th?" So it's October 8th. So I was like, "All right." So, but my thing is,
that's
like,
different. I like for them to go do things like, okay, the Travis Scott concert, if Gabriella wants to go to like see Dom Dalla or see other DJ, I like that. That's like experience, like that's like doing things for the experience. Like you're really only going to do that. Like you're probably only going to see that person once unless you really love that person. But like those are like fun things that you're going to remember. Ordering the mini fridge, you're really not going to remember that.
well, she needs it for her, like I guess, makeup stuff.
No, Mom, it's a huge fridge.
I saw it. I know.
It's not one of those.
First of all, I thought it was your refrigerator because I thought you got it for influencing. I'm like, it's
like you thought I was promoting a mini fridge?
promoting it. Correct.
No. I wasn't promoting a mini fridge.
All right. Well, thank you. You know what? And I love how you help me out and like you have my back with stuff
it's just
like that. Yeah.
I don't like Adriana, she does. I don't know. She doesn't know the value of $1. I want like.
I know. I have a problem saying no to you girls. Like,
Well, you need to.
I know.
So tell them to ask Dad. He'll say no.
I know. I know.
Ask Dad.
I know. Well, he turned into he used to never say no to me before, like when we were married. Now.
Well, he doesn't. It's different now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have what he used to have.
I know. No, I know.
I mean, listen, he does what he can.
I know.
I'm sure if Adriana asked him, Daddy, can I go to this concert? It's this much money. I'm sure he would say yes to her.
I probably would say no. Who knows? It depends.
I don't know.
I know. I mean, she's the baby, so.
No, but I'm saying like for little, like I buy all my DoorDash on Dad's card. That's the one thing I do.
Good.
But you canceled all your cards, so I'm off the Amazon thing now.
Oh, but
No, Mom, I don't even.
See,
No,
I'll give you.
I'm just
You could
saying.
order stuff off of my Amazon.
I know. But the only thing I do get, but I never even DoorDash. Like once in a while, if I really need something, or if it's late and I don't feel like leaving the house, I'll go on DoorDash. Because the one time I was like really sick, I don't even know, when I asked Dad for his card, I was like, "Can I have your card for DoorDash?" But whatever.
But I want to just tell you something.
But that's the difference. Like they just need to like it's like the respect thing. Like that bothers me. So that's why yes, I stick up for you because it's like, but they know better too. Like they know that they're probably spending money out the wazoo, and it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they shouldn't do
and
that.
then they know better on like the rules. Like they know it's not acceptable to come home at like 12:30. Like you should be home. You shouldn't wake people up.
I know, you shouldn't, Gabriella.
You shouldn't want your parents to stay up worrying about you. But it's just like every single one of us knows what to do, knows the rules to follow, knows what's acceptable and like what is looked at right in this house and what is like frowned upon in the house. So when they do those things, or when they like disrespect you, who you do everything for all of us, or when they do something that is disrespectful, like it boils my blood. Like I literally want to throw them out the window.
I know. But listen, this is something I wanted to tell you.
I don't literally want to throw them out the window, but no, I want to like shake them and be like, you know what to do.
I know. Some people want to, do I have a different relationship with you than I do with the other girls? Yeah, I feel like you're like my right hand. Like I rely on you the most with everything. I really do. I mean, I have to say you're amazing. Anytime I ask you to do something, you always do it. You jump.
Well, that's I think the whole thing. Like what I was saying before, like just the respect level, what to do, what not to do. Like whenever you or Dad tell me to do something, I do it in 2 seconds. No hesitation. Same with Gabriella. Gabriella will do it too. But then it's like to ask, like it's the same thing with Christian though. Like Christian is 4 boys too. Like Christian and Kevin were like just like me and Gabriella, like strict. And then it's like
I don't know what happened to Melania now.
And then it's like Melania and Adriana's good, but like Adriana, like you could see her too getting like snippy here and there, and I'm like, I will pull your tongue out of your mouth.
I know, oh my God. But see, this is the thing. I
then
want
I
you
feel
to be
like
their sister and not their mom.
No, but it's the same thing.
Because that's like like you're trying to be our mother. That's what they say. So you
yeah, but no, it's not me trying to be their mother. It's just like they don't want to hear what they don't want to hear. So when they hear something that doesn't sing birds, like what is that saying? Doesn't like
you're having a Teresa moment.
No. Like when something's not like appeasing to you, like when you don't like what you're hearing, then you don't like what you're hearing.
Yeah,
like that. Like when I say things to my sisters, they know that I'm right, but they don't like to be told that they're wrong.
Right.
Which most people don't.
Don't like to, exactly.
But when it's your sister telling you, it's like, I'm only telling you this because I love you.
I know, but maybe you should say it.
And you need to not act like that because that's just not the way to act.
I know, but maybe you should tell them, maybe you should change your approach.
No.
Yes.
I'm still their older sister.
I know. I see. You're like me. See the respect. Like,
Well, yeah,
like,
no, but I tell them this all the time.
like, see, like my brother totally lost respect for me. Like exactly. As an older sister, we're like old school. Like, you should have respect for your oldest sibling.
But if I'm telling my younger sister something, it's because I love you, and you better change this because it's probably gonna bite you in the ass in a little bit. So. When they maybe they'll realize. Yeah, Gabriella. When I say something to Gabriella, she doesn't say zip because she knows the things that I'm telling her are of value and are just gonna better her. Melania doesn't like to be told anything.
I know.
So that's just.
I think you and Melania are the same. It's so weird.
No, we're actually very different.
No, but you guys look the most.
That doesn't mean we're the same.
I know, but like. You guys, you have similarities, and it's Gabriella and Adriana that have similarities. Yeah. All right, listen, I know you're worried about Melania, and
no, it doesn't even need to be just Melania. Like, it's even like Adriana. It's just like the whole thing of like all of my siblings like realizing like they have a beautiful life. Don't take advantage of it, and like walk a straight line. That's literally it.
I always used to say, walk the straight line. You see the knife? My father, remember? You are crooked, you'll get cut. And listen, you're an amazing big sister, so thank you for always being there for your sisters. You're beautiful inside and out. So thank you so much. And thanks for always having my back. But again, with having my back, it's so crazy like how people say on the show that I'm on, that they say like, they reference you as a kid. You're not a kid. You're an adult. You're 23 years old. And
I think they just refer to me as that because they've seen, I think they still picture me as like the 8-year-old that was like on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Obviously, that's not the case. Obviously, I have now graduated from college. I'm 2 years out of college. I'm working. I'm very much an adult. But the people who also say that about me are just, they're very insecure and jealous. And they're jealous because they don't have somebody like me on their side. Like they're probably jealous of our relationship and how I have your back and how I do shut people down because I'm very quick and smart with my words and I know what to say in situations.
And you've also seen a lot, and you've been around
also
a lot.
A lot of these women have involved me and have involved my name in things. So sure, I could just sit back and not say anything, or I can say something and also clarify everything. So I have always been a person that is very, very adamant about using your voice and about showing your opinion and expressing your opinion. And that's something I've always done since I've been an adult. So whatever anybody's opinion is, I have never been disrespectful. I've always voiced my opinion, and I've always had my mother's back. So, like, your back.
Yeah.
So,
and you should, as my daughter, you know?
If anybody sees that that's wrong, a daughter having their mother's back, or vice versa, a mother having their daughter's back,
that's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's very odd to me.
Yeah, and especially,
I feel like
your name has been dragged out.
Anybody would want our situation.
Right.
I'm sure every mother wants their kid to back them up, vice versa.
Yeah, at one point, remember when Caroline Manzo was on the show and Lauren was backing her up.
Everyone loved it.
Oh, yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, that's so great, Lauren, that you back up your mother. And it's like, now that you're doing it with me, it's like
and the Manzos were very involved, and they were in their 20s.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They were in their 20s. They were the same situation as I was.
Yeah.
And the Manzos have even come out and said, like, I see nothing wrong with Gia defending her mother because they did the same thing for their mother.
Well, and the thing is, like, you see it. Like, I mean, they're involving you, so your name is coming up. So, of course, you're going to react to, like, what people are saying.
Of course, just like they reacted when stuff was said about their mother. It's a very similar situation. It's honestly the exact same situation, besides it's just your name.
Exactly. Anytime it has to do with Teresa Giudice, it's a problem. I know.
So, I mean, if people want to make their comments or say their 2 cents about me getting involved. I mean,
And you being a kid, you're not a kid.
yeah, no,
You're
but they can say
an
what they
adult.
want. If they think that insults me, it doesn't.
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean,
it doesn't insult you. I'm just saying.
I'm like very, like I will
always.
I will always speak my opinion. I will always stick up for my mother. And if you don't like it, then you should tell your kid to come on and stick up for you too. If you don't like it, you know?
No, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, exactly.
They all probably want their kid to do what I'm doing.
Right.
They just get weird because I'm very good with my words.
Yeah, I know. And
I don't play bullshit. Like the thing is like, and I love you. Like you are good, but you take a little bit to think about it, and then you'll go back
and then I
fire.
react. Yeah.
I'll fire right on the spot.
Well, because the thing is, I know I'm the type, sometimes I react right away, and sometimes like it marinates in my brain, and then I'm like, oh, that fucking bitch. Was she?
Exactly.
Wait. I don't know if I should say fucking bitch, but that bitch, like, what was she saying?
No,
like,
yeah, but it
like,
might
oh my
take
God.
you a little bit. Like for me, I hear it once, and if I don't like it, I react and I snap and I say how I feel. So I think a lot of the people on your show don't like when I put my 2 cents in because it's very raw and it's very on the spot and it's very how it is. Yeah. So
no, I mean, I love
there's
the way,
nothing wrong with it.
I love the way you
maybe
are.
they don't like it because I
cares?
speak the truth. And, you know, some people don't like to hear what they don't want to hear. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
So obviously these two situations are different from siblings to like strangers, but.
Yeah, no, and I like, thank you for always having my back.
Whether we're in the public eye or not in the public eye, I would have your back no matter where
I know
it is.
that. And my point is, like, what people don't even know is that
sometimes I tell you to do the opposite and to be nice.
I know. Sometimes when we're home alone, like, you know, if I ask you your opinion or if I tell you I did this and you'll be like, well,
I disagree with you.
Exactly. So people don't know that side either. Like
I think it's like we even each other out. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, and then sometimes it's like we find a happy medium.
Right.
But I think
sometimes we don't always agree, you and I. We don't.
No.
You know, there's times that we disagree.
When you're very
like, so, because sometimes you think your way and I think my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, you know, and just like you want to be right and I want to be right. And then we're like, no, I'm like, this, and, you know, this is how I think it is. And then you're like, no, this is how you think it is. And, you know, yeah. And sometimes, you know, that's what people don't see too, that sometimes we don't agree on everything.
No.
And we have to find a happy medium, you know?
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of the times. Like you'll say something, but then I'll tone it down and like tell you like what I think or like how to say it better or how to do this better. And same with you. Like you give me advice on just life. Like you've been through it all. Like I ask you for life advice all the time. I just give you advice on like, I don't know. I'm good with my comebacks. I'm good with my words.
Yeah, but
I help you with like.
Well, sometimes I don't like that's in the moment when
but when you don't think about it and when you just say things, it's the best because that's when you come up with your most iconic line.
Is bitch better? Yeah.
Yeah. But even this past episode that was on Jersey when you were yelling at the dogs and were saying you ate the chicken cutlets and you tore up the garbage, like don't do that again. Literally, like everyone was saying how that was the best part of the entire episode.
Really?
And that the rest of the episode was boring as fuck. Because it was just funny. Like you were like the garbage and like the chicken cutlets. Like it was like just fun. You said your accent was very like heightened.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I was so mad at the dogs because they really ate the chicken cutlets the day before and I was so pissed. I was so mad. And they ripped up the garbage because we left the garbage a little bit open. We have to make sure we always close the garbage. And I was so mad. I woke up in the morning, there was garbage all over the kitchen. I was like, I was so mad.
Yeah,
So
there's such a delight in the house.
What?
There's such a delight in the house.
I know. 4 dogs.
There's such a treat.
Listen, I love that you still live home. I love that you came back home because some people say that when you leave college, when you go away to college, some kids don't come back home.
Eventually, I think within the next like year or so, I do want to move out just because I just want to experience that time with Christian, I think, like just to like see how we live together. But I do really want to move in with him eventually.
I think you should live on your own first, and then
I have. What am I going to do, Mom? I'll live on my own. What is that going to be?
You're right.
It's going to be so boring.
I guess.
Like what?
You're with him now.
He's literally going to be over every night anyway if I lived on my own.
Okay, so that's fine. I mean, I don't know, because I always wanted to live on my own. I went from being married to my parents.
I would be so terrified.
But I guess it's different because I went from living with my parents to living with your dad. It's like I wish I would have lived on my own.
Yeah, but I also had 4 years of college.
And exactly, I didn't have
where
that.
I did live on my own.
And I didn't have that. You're right. So you did
I was
that
in the
already.
dorms. I was within apartments.
You're right.
I was in a house.
Okay, so if that's what you want to do, yeah. I give you my blessing if you want to move in with Christian, which I think you should live together first to make sure you want to.
And I really love him.
And that you want to really marry that person. Yeah, I think you should try out the goods before getting married. Yeah. So I guess you want to move in with Christian, but how do you know he's the one?
I don't know. I think he is.
Yeah, you don't know. So you want to move in.
I feel like he is. I think he is. But I mean, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be. We've been dating for 5 years now. Everyone loves him. He's come to the Bahamas to meet Dad. Like, if he really didn't love me and want to be with me, he wouldn't care to travel the way to see my dad like as many times a year as I do. And like, he wouldn't care to show the efforts and have such a good relationship with you. He's so involved with Louis.
And you know what?
Like, there's so many, like, he's so involved in our life that like everything he does makes me happy. Like, I'm never disappointed. He's so patient with me, even though I'm the one that I could be a little crazy. Like, he's so.
I get it.
I was like, what?
No.
I'm like, I'm a good crazy, but it's like he does put up we both put up with a lot, but it's like, you know, I put up with things with him. He put up.
I see that he's a great guy, and
I don't know. He's so patient. He's so loving.
Yes.
Like, there's just so many things that I'm like, there's nothing really wrong. And I've also never had as much fun with somebody as I do with him.
That's great.
Like, there's all good sides. Obviously every couple goes through their ups and downs,
you know what?
which is normal, but
I feel like you're in good hands.
yeah.
So I give you my blessing.
Fine. I guess we'll see when that happens.
Yeah, so but take your time. I like having
I'm
you
in
home.
no rush.
Yeah, I like having you home.
I'm in no rush.
And you could help me.
When it happens, it happens.
You help me out with the girls.
Maybe within in a year or two, but I'm in no rush.
Yeah, you keep the house clean. I like it.
I know. She does. My mother does nothing anymore, guys. FYI.
Yeah.
My mother's like, oh, I did it. I go, so you can't fucking wipe the counter?
Hello, I do wipe
okay. Start the Roomba, please. There's dog hair
I don't know how to start the Roomba.
Press start.
I don't know.
There's a big start button on the fucking Roomba.
Okay.
All you gotta do is press start.
Okay.
Maybe wipe the counters. Maybe clean up the
when
dog hair.
when I was your age and I was home, I did everything for my mother.
Oh yeah, and I do everything, but it's
I know
it would be nice for the Roomba to be on when I get home.
I know you
or charging.
I know
It bothers me when I come downstairs and the fucking Roomba's not in the charger.
I know you guys. You and your sisters are amazing. I just want to say thank you so much. I love you guys. Love. So thank you guys for tuning in to Turning the Tables. I hope you guys love this episode as much as I did. And make sure you check out my merchandise. I have my t-shirt on now.
Is bitch better.
There's love. I have my sweats on. Love. Check out the merchandise on Hurrdat Media. And thank you guys for all your love, support. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram on Turning the Tables by Teresa and my Instagram at Teresa Giudice. Thank you so much. Love. Mwah.
Bye, guys. Love you.
I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables. I'm turning a new page, new day. Good vibes. Hooray. Spread love. Okay. I'm here to stay. I'm turning the tables.